Welcome back to Glory Punch Highlights, the home of legendary boxing battles, iconic champions, and unforgettable fight moments. In today's video, we're watching an incredible showdown between two elite fighters, Saul Canelo Alvarez from Mexico and Terence Crawford from the United States. Two world-class champions stepping into the ring to test their skills, power, and ring IQ at the highest level of boxing. Before we begin, we would like to give proper credit to the original source of some of the fight footage used in this video. The visuals featured here come from the boxing channel Alleyway Boxing. You can find the direct link to their channel in the description below, and we encourage all boxing fans to check out their content for more classic fights and boxing highlights. This video is created strictly for educational and analytical purposes, where we highlight and study important boxing elements such as footwork, defensive movement, timing, counterpunching, ring control, and overall fight strategy used by professional fighters. Now with that said, let's step into the ring and relive this incredible boxing battle.
The bell rang, and the fight instantly came to life as Canelo Alvarez stepped forward with confidence, trying to impose his power early. Across the ring, Terence Crawford remained calm and focused, carefully studying every movement of the champion. Canelo began stalking forward, throwing heavy shots and looking to establish his dominance. But Crawford's defense was sharp. He slipped punches by inches and responded with quick counters that reminded everyone of his incredible ring IQ. The first clean punches of the fight came from Crawford, who timed his shots perfectly while maintaining distance. Canelo's punches were powerful but often blocked, while Crawford slowly started to read the champion's rhythm. The early moments felt like a chess match between two elite fighters, each trying to decode the other's strategy. The crowd roared with every exchange, knowing that one perfectly timed punch could change everything. Both fighters remained patient, but the intensity inside the ring was already building with every second. As the fight progressed into the next rounds, the pace began to increase. Canelo continued pressing forward, throwing strong hooks to the body and trying to break Crawford's movement. His punches carried serious power, forcing Crawford to stay alert at all times. But Crawford was not backing down. Instead, he used clever footwork and sharp counters to frustrate the champion. A perfectly timed right hand from Crawford landed clean, drawing a loud reaction from the crowd. Canelo answered immediately with a heavy body shot, reminding everyone why he is one of the most feared punchers in boxing. The exchanges became faster and more intense as both fighters started to find their rhythm. Crawford's speed and precision were giving him moments of control, while Canelo's relentless pressure kept the fight dangerous at all times. Each round felt competitive, with neither fighter willing to give the other any clear advantage. By the middle rounds, the fight had turned into a thrilling battle of skill and power. Canelo began focusing heavily on the body, digging brutal hooks into Crawford's ribs in hopes of slowing him down. Those shots echoed through the arena and showed just how strong the champion really was. Crawford absorbed the punishment but remained composed, constantly adjusting his angles and firing back with precise counters. One sharp uppercut from Crawford snapped Canelo's head back and electrified the crowd. The champion responded by pushing forward again, throwing combinations with bad intentions. The action inside the ring became more dramatic as both fighters traded punches in the center. Fans were on their feet, witnessing a true high-level boxing contest. Crawford's strategy of timing and movement was working, but Canelo's constant pressure meant the fight could shift at any moment. Every exchange felt meaningful, as both champions tested each other's limits. As the championship rounds approached, the tension inside the arena reached another level. Canelo Alvarez began increasing the pressure, stepping forward with greater urgency and throwing powerful right hands, trying to trap Terence Crawford near the ropes. The champion knew the later rounds could decide everything, and he was determined to make his power count. Canelo started mixing his attacks beautifully, whipping heavy hooks to the body before suddenly switching upstairs with dangerous overhand rights. Each punch carried the intention of breaking Crawford's rhythm, but Crawford showed why he is considered one of the smartest fighters in boxing. Even under pressure, he remained incredibly composed. He kept his guard tight, slipped punches with subtle head movement, and answered back with lightning-fast counters that landed cleanly. One perfectly timed left hand from Crawford snapped Canelo's head back and sent a shockwave through the crowd. Moments later, Crawford followed it with a sharp combination that forced the champion to reset. Yet Canelo refused to slow down. he continued stalking forward, throwing heavy punches with bad intentions, hoping to break through Crawford's defense. The exchanges became more dramatic and emotional as fatigue started creeping into both fighters' movements. Every second of every round now felt critical. Fans inside the arena were on their feet, fully aware that they were witnessing an elite battle between two champions who refused to surrender. It was power versus precision, pressure versus intelligence, and neither man was willing to take a step backward. When the final round finally arrived, the atmosphere inside the arena became absolutely electric. Both fighters understood that the outcome of the fight could depend on these last 3 minutes. Canelo Alvarez came out aggressively, determined to finish strong and possibly find the knockout that could secure victory. He marched forward with urgency, throwing powerful combinations and digging vicious hooks to the body, trying to force Crawford into a dangerous exchange. The crowd roared loudly with every punch thrown, but Terence Crawford stayed calm under immense pressure. Instead of panicking, he relied on his incredible ring IQ. Crawford used his jab beautifully, controlling the distance and disrupting Canelo's rhythm again and again. Whenever Canelo launched a big attack, Crawford responded with sharp counters that landed cleanly and kept the champion cautious. The final minute turned into a thrilling exchange as both fighters stood their ground and traded punches in the center of the ring. The crowd erupted with every connection, knowing they were watching a historic moment unfold. Crawford's precision and timing continued to shine, even in the closing seconds, while Canelo kept pushing forward with relentless determination. When the final bell rang, both warriors raised their gloves, exhausted but proud, after 12 intense rounds of world-class boxing. The arena exploded with applause as fans waited for the judge's verdict. Moments later, the announcer stepped forward and revealed the decision. By unanimous decision, the winner was Terence Crawford. In an unforgettable performance, Crawford had stepped up to challenge one of boxing's most feared champions and defeated the legendary Canelo Alvarez, proving once again that skill, intelligence, and heart can overcome even the most powerful opponent.
What an incredible performance and an unforgettable battle between two elite champions. Fights like this show why boxing is one of the most exciting and strategic combat sports in the world. If you enjoyed this breakdown and the legendary fight action, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another classic boxing highlight. For more legendary fights, brutal knockouts, and iconic boxing moments, stay tuned to Glory Punch Highlights. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next fight.